Good afternoon, everyone. It's the Saints man, small van driver of the CX, and it's Saturday, the 20th of August. It's 2:45 in the afternoon. I don't know when this will go out. I'll upload it. Won't be edited on. It's been a week. It has been a week. As you can tell by the title of the video, I got COVID. I got it Sunday morning last week. It's been a hell of a week for me and my wife. She's still got COVID. She's still testing positive. She's not very well. Let's go back to last week. I felt rough a week last Friday, which was whatever date that was, 12th, something like that. I felt rough on the Friday and I took a COVID test. I do quite a few COVID tests, and I did one on the Friday, and it was fine. It was okay. I felt rough. I got home Friday. I'd done a good week, made some money, and I felt pretty ropey, but I said it was okay. Got a job booked in for the Monday, as I said on the last video. So, yeah, Saturday still felt pretty rough. Wife didn't feel too bad. Didn't do a lot. Felt a bit lethargic. Every sign was it was going to be COVID. I thought, well, let's do another test. Did another test Saturday. Okay. Did the video. Croaky as hell. The voice felt like I got razor blades. I put it down to, we've got air conditioning. We've got air conditioning in the lodge, in the bedroom, in the lounge, and all the heat. Air conditioning the van. I was permanently in air conditioning, doing a lot of miles. Just thought it was the dry air. The air, the air's dry. It's cold air. But I woke up Sunday morning early. Didn't get a very good night's sleep. Coughing. Still got a cough now, but really coughing, really struggling, banging head, everything. All the symptoms were there. Took one Sunday morning, as soon as I got up, and it was positive. Great. It had to be, really. It couldn't be a cold, and it was too rough. So I had to phone Chris up Sunday morning because I got a job booked with him on Monday to let him know what the crack was. Got through to him about 10 o'clock in the end. He fully understood, just told me to get sorted and rest up, which we did. We didn't work Monday. Julie, my wife, she got COVID. She was negative. These tests were a little bit strange about them. I thought I was rough on Friday. Negative. I'm sure I had it on Friday. I reckon I got this from Hackney, from the hospital, when I did that job with a CAT scanner on Thursday. And it didn't show up until Sunday morning as a positive test. My wife, if I had it on Friday, she caught it for me. She didn't get a positive test till Monday. She's still pretty poorly now. She's tested positive this morning. So she's had a real bad week. Monday, I didn't feel too bad, just that lethargic. You got no energy. Have anyone's had COVID? Jesus, it hits you. I am diabetic, type 2 diabetic, so I have to be careful. So, yeah, Monday felt really, not brilliant, but didn't feel too bad. Hadn't got much of an appetite. Monday night, I ate a dinner. Didn't eat much. Not too bad. Tuesday, woke up, felt slightly better. Not 100%, nowhere near 100%, but didn't feel too bad. A bit bored, bit lethargic. I did a fair bit of invoicing and paperwork. I went through a year. I did a year's really prices. I did fuel prices for a year, August to August. Just went through my bank accounts, my business bank. Just did a general comparison, what I'm spending, how much I'm spending on different things like van maintenance, insurances and all that. So I did something useful. I didn't earn any money because I had Tuesday off. But by Tuesday afternoon, I was thinking, you know what? I'm sat here. I could drive a van. If I could just get get a negative test, we'll see. So I did a test Tuesday, and it came up negative. So also got a phone call from Chris saying, "How are you feeling?" Like, this was after I took the test. I said, "I don't feel 100%, to be honest. Nowhere near, but I got a negative test." So I'm thinking, well, I might as well bloody drive a van. I might as well go and do some work. But I didn't really want to be doing like a mega load of work. I thought if I just do some, half a day or just do a couple of jobs, we'll see how we go. Which is what happened. Chris said, well, I've got a job down Cheltenham, Cardiff, Bristol, but there's no Exeter, no Southampton. It's only 140 miles all in. I says, do you know what? This is for Wednesday. I says, do you know what? Yeah, I'll take it. I said, if there's any aggro, I'll have to let you know. If I go back into positive. So I went out Wednesday. I picked up Wednesday morning. I didn't start. I started about 6, and I picked up the load from Northampton, and it weren't many boxes either. And I went to Cheltenham. I went down to Cardiff. Ended at Bristol, and it was all right. I wasn't too bad. I didn't feel brilliant. I've got to be honest. I wouldn't have wanted to have done a mega long day. But just to potter down there and do that, I didn't rush. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do anything energetic as such. So we did that job Wednesday, and I was at Bristol. I couldn't get a back load, but there's no way I'm staying out. I thought, you know what, I'll just drive out in Bristol. It's a start. It's a start after feeling pretty poorly. And I wanted to get home. My wife was really struggling. It was quite poorly she was now. She's better now than what she was Wednesday. And they're closing the CAF bank holiday Monday. That's the last day of trading for the CAF, so they're trying to go through that. She can't work. She's at home, so she's pretty pissed off as well. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, Chris phoned, said how he was great. He phoned, how you getting on? I says, I'm not brilliant. I says, but I can drive a van. It's no problem. I took another test to make sure, still negative. Thursday, I got a job. Again, it was an early start. I didn't start till 7, which is early enough. Don't get me wrong. But when you're doing a lot of sleeping, all you want to do with COVID is just chill, not do anything, because you ain't got no energy. You ain't got the energy to get up and go and do loads. So Thursday, I picked up in Northampton. I did a delivery a mile down the road, Northampton. That was 11 boxes. And then I went down to Thatcham with 9 boxes. Or the other way around, whatever. And had a booking in time at 11:30. I got there at 10:30, and they let me go in anyway because I got loose boxes. And then I picked a nice job up, Reading. It weren't even in Reading, it was this side of Reading, and it was going to Dunstable, which is fine. That's all I'm looking for. I got 64 going down, and I got 70 going up to Dunstable. And it was £1 a mile. So that was okay. I did only 134, but you know what? I weren't doing mega hours. I was doing like a 6-7 hour day. And when I got to Dunstable, it was Houghton Regis. I just thought, you know what? I'm 35 miles from home. I'm done for the day. It was just a case of breaking back in gently. And on Thursday, I got a phone call from Anvil Dave. Tried to tell me he was trying to book it. I recognised his voice straight away. He's on the phone. Is that web drive? Can I book a? Okay, are you available for a job? Yeah, give me all that spiel. Yeah, a nice long chat with him for about an hour. He's doing okay. He'd been down to London. How can you put this? I think he broke his London cherry, mate. His first time in central London, and he's just so easy driving around Manchester, mate. When you're in London, it's a lot different. He didn't like it. He told me, so I hated it. There's bikes going everywhere, mate. That's London for you. He said he only did 10 miles. It took him an hour. That's good. Don't get me wrong. That's good, Dave. So, anyway, nice to speak to you on Thursday. Nice to hear you. Great. Anyway, got to Dunstable, tipped Dunstable, and drove home. So, nice, easy day. But on the way home, I was literally 2 miles from home. And I was in traffic, actually. I was at traffic lights. And the job pinged up Northampton, picking up a private address and delivering to Farnborough Friday morning for 9 o'clock. And I thought, you know, that's just nice, because I could be in Farnborough, nice area to pick up work at 9 o'clock on a Friday morning, and I'll just look for a job home, done. So let's just break. Nice, easy, nothing. I ain't doing no mega 14 hours or whatever. So I did. I quoted on the job. I quoted 75 quid. It was for just under 90 miles, 88 miles. And it was one box, one plastic container going to a data centre in Farnborough. Very, it was easy peasy. Picked it up. I was on my way home anyway. Picked it up Thursday. bought it in the house, and that was Thursday. I did 134 quid, which is not great, but I did like 180 miles, something like that. It was just all I could do. Julie's still feeling poorly Thursday, so looking after her. Ain't got no energy. We're going to bed at 9 o'clock because we're just so tired. And woke up Friday, got up and went down to Farnborough. Got down to Farnborough. I was there early, actually. I was there for about 8:15 because I wanted to avoid the Heathrow traffic jam, and it's just easier to get through that part of the M25. If you leave it too late, you are going to be guaranteed stuck. So I was in Farnborough at 8:15 and delivered. They took it straight away. So that was good. Morrison's was literally half a mile down the road. I went into Morrison's. I thought, I'm going to eat some food. I'm getting my appetite back a bit. So I thought, let's just sit. There was jobs going into London. There was jobs going to Bournemouth. There was jobs going to Kent. I'm just looking for anywhere within 30 miles of where I live. End of. So I went to Morrison's, took my phone in, took my power pack with me dongle, so I've got good internet. Ordered a breakfast, which I think they're £7. And you had a cup of tea on it. It was £8.50, and it was crap, but cheap. Sorry about that. Still got the bloody cough. Not as bad though. And then I got a job. Guildford, pick up 10 o'clock to go to Huntingdon. Huntingdon's 30 odd miles from my house. I quoted 75 on that. I think I could have got a little bit more. I didn't check who was nearby until after I quoted the 75. It was for 92 miles. But it got me near home. And I got the job within about 5 minutes. Lovely. Picked up at Huntingdon. Picked up at Guildford. It was 2 plastic boxes to go to an engineering place in Huntingdon, which I've been to before, by the way, so I knew where it was going. And I thought that would be lovely. Just do that. Again, I got 150 on the day. Huntingdon, I'm driving home. I thought I'm going to be home by 2 o'clock. 1:30, I'll be home. So it wasn't a long day. It was going to be like a 7-hour day. Done. And it's what I did. I drove home. Well, I didn't quite get there. I was going about 2 miles from my house. I thought, Chris had already phoned me, by the way, and says, I've got a really long day Monday, but not many boxes. Only 7 boxes. But it's the longest trip I do for him. Am I all right for it? I went, yeah. And that sort of made me think, right, I'm going to knock it on the head today now. Go home, have early finish, chill out, nice weekend, and then we'll crack on Monday and do a long day for him. And like I say, I got 2 miles from home. I thought, right, I'm going to fuel up. My UK fuel cards, there's a garage right down the road from me on the way to my house, about a mile away. Pulled in there. And the job popped up, Brixworth, which is 6 mile away, 7 mile away, to Kettering, which is 14 miles. So it was 20 miles in total. And I worked out the mileage back. It was about 35 miles all in. That was everything, every mile. Perhaps a bit less. So I thought, do I really want to do that? I thought, it was 14 miles. I quoted 35 quid. What, before I filled up with fuel. I quoted it on there. I thought, I'll put a cheeky quote in of that. Never going to get it. Went and filled up with fuel. Got my earpiece in. And my phone was in the van still. Paying for the fuel. My phone went, can you do this job? How quick can you get there? It's going. And so I did it. I did a 35 quid job. And it took me all in, about an hour. Yeah. Which, it adds up, doesn't it? Makes it 185 quid for the day. So, Friday was the best day at 185, which is not brilliant, don't get me wrong. But I haven't done many mileage. I've just poodled around, got myself back on the road. I thought with the COVID how bad I felt Sunday and Monday. I didn't think I'd be working all week. So to earn a few bob, it's better than nothing. And I've just sat at home and moped. Pretty much what we're doing today, to be honest. We ain't doing much. So altogether, I only did 780 mile a week in 3 days. In total, I did 25 hours work. So it was 8-hour days with breaks, and I was having breaks. And I did 464 without VAT, which is 556 with VAT. And it worked out at 63 pence a mile. It ain't brilliant. I travelled home from Bristol dead miles the first day on the Wednesday, but it got me back. It got me back on the horse, as they say. But wow, COVID. Yeah, we've done really well. Me and my wife. My wife's got some medical issues as well, so it's pretty not very nice if she gets COVID. It can be quite severe. I've got diabetic type 2, so it is a bit iffy for me. I seem to have come through it. I'm still got no much energy. We haven't done a lot this morning, only a lot, and I don't feel like doing a lot, to be honest. So I've got tomorrow to recover, and then we're back on it Monday. Monday I've got booked in. I've already got 325 quid for Monday's job, and that'll take me from about 6 in the morning when I pick the load up. It's 9 boxes now, and I'm going Southampton, Exeter, Cardiff, Bristol, Cheltenham. And if I finish in Cheltenham, I'm only 67 miles, 70 miles from home, I'll drive home. So if I don't feel 100%, I'll drive home. If I feel okay, I'm likely to stay in Cheltenham and just stay out. But we'll see. So that's the week. It wasn't a week. It was half a week. But it's what it is. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. So, feeling a little bit better. Still not 100%, but we're getting there. Gonna try. Shouldn't say this really. We're gonna try and do a full week next week because the following week it's Bank Holiday Monday. Not working then. I'm helping out in the cafe because it's the last day of trading. So I'll be doing 4 days a week after that. So try and get a good week next week. Sort of on it. Feed, I think's been okay. I don't know what other people are out there thinking, but it's been okay. So I can see Neil still hasn't got his van back, mate. We're all feeling your pain. We've sent you messages. We know what pain you're going through. If you haven't got a working van, it's a pain. I've got a Berlingo as well. I've got the model before Neil's, and touch wood, apart from that AdBlue issue, which was cleared up with a pump, mine's running sweet. But it doesn't mean to say something could go wrong with it. I just think you've been unlucky, mate. You've been really unlucky, but I think they've been shit with the service, but you know that anyway. Chatted with Anvil Dave. First time I chatted with him, I see Toolman's doing okay. He seems to be alright. And I think it's TC Logistics, lad in Manchester's back on it. So I hope you're alright as well. I see Freddie Fletcher's putting some nice videos up. Really nice to see Shipper putting videos, Shipper and the driver. A bit of informative as well. I can't think of anyone else. Oh, Andy puts one up a month. Hope you're doing alright. I haven't edited it. I know I said I would. I've had a look at the editing video, but to be honest, I've got too much shit going on at home to even think about it. This is just going to be a chill out. If I do edit one, it's going to be a short video that I edit and practice on. But until that happens, we'll carry on as we are. I have got over 400 now, 405 subscribers, which is brilliant. But we're back on it next week. Quick point, fuel prices. My fuel prices have gone down quite dramatically last week to about 174, 173. I can't remember now. Next week, both my UK fuels have gone up 5p. Work that one out. I can't work that one out. It will just be use my own card at supermarkets. Or if my card still works out cheaper, I shan't be using my fuel cards. I will be phoning. I might have a little phone call with both of them next week if I've got enough energy. And if I will, I'll check with them why the hell they put them up for. Because fuel hasn't gone up. So I do know they give me a 1 week offer. And I didn't use them a lot anyway because I did 3 days. And also, I have really cut my miles. I've got my miles per gallon up to 60 miles per gallon now. I average a day. But I only do 60 on the motorway, 62 tops. I really keep my speeds minimal. I don't race around like a loony doing 70s and that because I was getting 54 to 55 and 5 miles per gallon adds up. It does. Simple as. Just a thought. Anyway, if you want to like, subscribe, whatever, I don't think you do it down here. Hopefully everyone's making money and doing okay. speak soon. Simple as.